as Parliament prepares to debate the Finance Bill 2025.
Prepare for the virtual asset.
The Finance and National Planning Committee has fast-tracked public participation, with stakeholders lining up to present their submissions. Yellow Card Limited was among the first, calling for a 50% reduction in the proposed digital asset tax from 3% to 1.5%, arguing that this will cushion virtual asset service providers from the risk of double taxation.
Digital currencies, they are different use cases. You can use that as payment of salary. And when you use that as payment of salary, that means at the point I'm paying you that, personal income tax is already deducted on that. So that means if I'm still going to tax the transfer, it means in addition to the personal income tax, I'm also deducting another tax on that.
ALN Kenya advocates, meanwhile, proposed amendments to Section 28B, 2 and 3 of the Income Tax Act, seeking to reinstate the 15% tax rebate for housing developers. They argue that scrapping this incentive could undermine the government's affordable housing agenda.
Now, this 15% incentive has been very key in attracting investment into this sector. And when we then withdraw it at this point in time, and we are yet to plug this deficit, and government is very keen to ensure that affordable housing is implemented as part of its agenda, we may then not really achieve the overall objectives.
They also took issue with Section 28(4), which mandates investors to inject at least 3 billion Kenya shillings within their first 3 years of operations in Kenya, a requirement they say is deterring foreign investors.
Yes, let's retain these incentives in terms of the concessional corporation tax rate, the exemptions from withholding tax and so on, but let's remove these very steep financial thresholds to enhance our attractiveness of this regime and to encourage local businesses and foreign investors to set up within the NIFCA regime.
With public participation running through to June 30th, the committee has urged Kenyans to engage actively through an enhanced digital platform.
24.
Sami Dika, K24, Nairobi.